Hey, how's everybody doing? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Kind of excited. I found a Seabee video, which you don't find a lot on the internet. Not a whole lot, not a whole lot of Seabees out there really, but to find somebody who's talking about Seabees, it's kind of interesting. I just found this channel. It's General Discharge. I'm gonna subscribe and like, and you should subscribe and like to my channel too. I guess. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. This is U.S. Navy Seabees 2020. I got out in 2011, so I'm not. I'm sure a lot of stuff has changed. I know they changed to the digital camo, the BDUs when I was leaving. So I didn't get to be a pretend Marine. So. I think that should be left for the Marines, honestly. Sorry, go open my energy drink, and we're good to go. Let's see what's up.
U.S. Navy Seabees. What's up, everyone?
I don't think you really need the. No offense, I don't think you need the robot voiceover. I could have done the voiceover for you for free if you wanted the deep voice to do that. Just putting that out there.
General Discharge here. If this is your first time with us, our voices are disguised so we can give you information on just about anything without being detected. Today's
What are you running from the CIA or something? Okay. Word up, doggy.
video is going to be discussing the United States Navy Seabees.
There's nothing really that covert about the Seabees that you would need to hide your voice, but whatever. Okay, I'll give it to you. Here, you're on the run. I got you.
Seabees, spelled like this,
Huh?
get their name from Seabee, which stands for
Construction Battalion.
See what they did there?
I did.
It all makes sense now, doesn't it? Seabees are the construction force for the Navy. Speaking of the Navy, are you interested in joining the Navy but never touching a ship? The Seabees may be for you. They are some of the
Yeah, I spent 6 years. I did a 5-year original contract with a 1-year extension. Most likely, you'll never see a ship. I saw a ship once. I saw the Eisenhower when it pulled into Greece when I was stationed there. That's about it. You'll probably never go on a ship unless you have some special detachment. I know a couple of guys I knew went to Thailand. They went on a ship, but it was only for like a couple of days when they were going from Okinawa to there. But most likely you'll never see a ship.
The sailors that actually never step foot on a ship. Yes, you can be in the Navy and never be on a ship. The more you know. We're going to be going
Indeed.
over the Seabees training pipeline, what they do, the different jobs within the Seabees, and much more. If you're interested in joining the Seabees, or the Navy in general, you definitely need to watch this video until the end. Before we jump into it, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing
Lots
to
of
our
love.
channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do
Lifeblood.
not hesitate to ask us questions in the comments section below. We check everything. So like we said, Seabees are the construction force for the Navy, and they have a lot of history behind them. They were stood up in World War II and have been making impacts as well as structures in U.S. military warfighting ever since. Seabees are able to work and defend themselves at construction sites outside of their base camp and convoy through unsecured areas, and they can build a variety of structures in just about every environment imaginable. But not only are they construction professionals, they are also trained for combat. They build and they fight, which is literally one of their mottos.
Well, it's the CB motto. I would actually trust you not to have the Seabees fight. I don't know. I did a deployment in 2006. No, wait, 2007 to 2008 in Iraq, where I was convoy security. I was a convoy security gunner on a convoy security team, and we were all over the Al Anbar province. I was outside the wire pretty much every night for 7 months. A lot of IEDs, not really. I didn't have to fire my weapon, so we got lucky. It was just a lot. It's Iraq this was after the second surge, so a lot of the stuff was just a lot of IEDs and stuff like that. I hear Afghanistan was more combat and stuff like that, but I never went to Afghanistan, so.
Build, we fight. If you see a sailor...
Oh, and sorry to pause it again. I was a UT. I was utilitiesman second class when I got out. So I did plumbing and HVAC was mostly what I did. Mostly plumbing. The HVAC stuff was usually handed out to contractors. I'm trying to see if I know anybody here. This might be a lot of newer people. Yeah, I don't.
Wearing one of these on their
I
chest, which is known as a skew,
Seabee
then you
combat
know
warfare.
they're a Seabee or in a Seabee battalion. This is the pin for officers, and this is the pin for enlisted. Before we get into the jobs
Boo
that
officers.
exist within the Seabees, let's go over where they can be stationed. Seabees are stationed at Naval Mobile Construction Battalions.
I was here somewhere. I was in Port Hueneme. I think that's where it is, Ventura County. And then you can also be a Gulfport, Mississippi. I don't know which is this Mississippi. I think this is Mississippi. MASSI, PPI. Okay.
Amphibious construction battalions, underwater construction teams, and a plethora of other places. We'll focus on the active duty NMCBs, ACBs, and UCTs. Under the 30th Naval Construction Regiment, you can be stationed at Port Hueneme, California at NMCB 3.
I was in
4, and
NMCB 3 when I was there, and I believe 40. Is NMCB 40 not there anymore?
5. Under the 22nd Naval Construction
They might have
Regiment,
moved it.
you can be stationed at Gulfport, Mississippi at NMCB 1, 11, and 133.
Well, I'm into 40.
ACB 1 is located in Coronado, California, and ACB 2 is in Little Creek, Virginia. UCT 1 is at Little Creek, Virginia, and UCT 2 is at Port Hueneme, California. If you become a Seabee, you can be stationed at any of these locations. Okay, so you have a brief overview of what Seabees are, what they do, and where they can be stationed. Let's go over the 7 ratings, or jobs, that exist in the Seabee community. After we talk about the jobs, we'll go over the underwater construction teams, how Seabees can get into DevGru, and other cool stuff. Hey there, we hope that you're enjoying the video so far.
I
General
guess so.
Discharge is a Patreon. If you'd like to help support the
I guess
channel,
so.
please consider joining the team. Links in the description. Now back to the video. Okay, so the 7 ratings of the Seabees are BU, CE, CM, EA, EO, SW, and UT.
All right, that was a UT. BU is probably what you'll encounter the most. Those are builders. They do a lot of carpentry and just general construction, pouring concrete, stuff like that. CE is electrician. CM is mechanic. EA, can't remember what EA is. EO is equipment operator. SW is steel worker. UT, utilitiesman. The EA, you don't see a lot of them. They're surveyors and stuff like that.
We just threw a lot of acronyms at you.
Whoa,
Don't
you sure
fret,
did.
We will explain them. Let's start off with BU. BU is short for builder. Builders make up the largest segment of the Seabees. They work as cabinet makers, painters, roofers, platers, carpenters, concrete finishers, bricklayers, and masons. Their A school is 14 weeks long and is located in Gulfport, Mississippi. Next is CE, which is short for Construction Electrician. Construction electricians maintain, operate, and build electrical distribution systems and power production facilities for naval installations worldwide. Their A school is 20 weeks long and is located in Shepherd Air Force Base, Texas.
It's Wichita Falls, Texas. The UTA school is also in the same place. It's you don't want to go to. I don't know what's in Wichita Falls, Texas now. The only thing that was there when I was there was a mall, and that was pretty much it. And it's an Air Force base, so the food was good. It was like the best food I've ever had in the military is on an Air Force base.
Now on to CM, which is short for Construction Mechanic. CMs maintain and repair automotive and heavy construction equipment, including backhoes, tactical vehicles, pile drivers, cranes, rollers, bulldozers, dump trucks, and buses. They also prepare detailed cost control data and maintenance requirements,
There's your EA.
as well as acquire needed parts. Their A school is 16 weeks long and is located in Port Hueneme, California. Moving on to EA, which is short for Engineering Aid.
There you go.
EAs prepare maps, sketches, blueprints, and drawings, conduct land surveys, perform quality assurance tests on construction materials such as concrete, asphalt, and soils, estimate costs, and perform various other engineering technician functions. Their A school is 15 weeks long and is located in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Now we're at EO, which is short for Equipment Operator. You'll be surprised to learn that these guys operate equipment. Shocker, we know. Navy equipment operators operate construction and heavy
jokes. I know. It's hard to take it seriously with the voiceover thing. I'm a real stickler on voiceover work.
Transportation equipment. These include asphalt equipment, bulldozers, graders, cranes, forklifts, backhoes, and trucks. Their A school is 10 weeks long and is located in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Want to know the only thing below an E1? An EO. Now on to SW, which is short for steel worker. Steel workers work with steel. We understand. You're probably shocked to hear that. Get over it. SWs operate and rig special equipment used to build metal structures, fabricate and lay out sheet metal and structural steel, work with concrete reinforcing steel bars, perform cutting and welding operations, use special tools, and read blueprints. Their A school is 11 weeks long and is located in Gulfport, Mississippi. And last but not least, UT. UT is short for utilities men. UTs work with heating, steam compressed air, plumbing, storage, fuel, and distribution systems.
You're mostly, as a UT, going to be doing a lot of plumbing stuff, especially if you're like camp maintenance or something like that. Like you're like I was stationed in Greece. That was my first duty station. Haha, duty. But yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of like camp maintenance and a little bit of construction, plumbing, maybe. I know we had to fix a fire hydrant once, but for the most part, it's just like, basic plumbing, your rotor-rooter type stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Their duties include distribution and water treatment systems, refrigeration and air conditioning equipment, and disposal and sewage collection facilities at Navy installations worldwide. Their A school is 13 weeks long and is located at Shepherd Air Force Base, Texas. All right, we just hit you with these 7 rates.
Sorry, excuse me.
That was a lot. Remember, their A school lengths differ, but they have one commonality. They all go through ECS, which stands for Expeditionary Combat Skills. This course is 4 weeks long and teaches students the basics of combat.
When I was in, I think this is a new thing, or no, I guess we did kind of go through this. Like, you'll go through like how to read maps and stuff like that, and just like land nav, and yeah, you'll do that sort of thing. But you'll go to the range to shoot. But yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
We could make an entire video about ECS, so we won't go into much detail.
We didn't do any of that.
Let us know
whatever
if
this
you'd like
is.
to see a video on it in the future. To close off on the Seabee jobs, the officer component of Seabees are from the Civil Engineer Corps, but we won't go too much into that on this video either.
Yeah.
Did you know Seabees can become divers? Not only can they build and fight, they can dive as well. But no, they don't do combat diving. Seabees are placed in UCTs, which stand for Underwater Construction Teams. Seabees can...
I heard they're getting rid of the UCTs, but I don't know where, or maybe this is CBMUs. I think maybe they are. I don't know. I heard something. I don't know. It's been a while.
Become divers at dive school in Panama City Beach, Florida. There's UCT Basic, which is 26 weeks long, UCT Advanced, which is 18 weeks long, and then they can also go all the way to Master Diver. That's some pretty cool stuff. We may do a video in the future about UCTs, but we need to see if it's something you would all like to see. If you want a video on it, comment UCT in the comments section below.
No.
Another great opportunity Seabees have is their role in Naval Special Warfare Support, as well as the opportunity to be a part of DevGRU, previously known as SEAL Team 6. Because of their training, Seabees have many billets and opportunities to find themselves in a support role for special operation units and missions. Because of
Never
this,
did any
they
of
also
that.
have the opportunity to go to the U.S. Army Jump School. We did a video on both DevGRU and U.S. Army Jump School, so make sure to go check those out if you haven't already. The links are in the description. Well, that is the down and dirty of the U.S. Navy Seabees.
Didn't really cover
If you learned something from this video.
Didn't really cover the construction, convoy security teams or anything like that. I guess you could do that on a different video if you guys wanted to.
Make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you for watching. Do you even want to be here?
No.
A big shout out to all of our patrons over at our Patreon. Thank you all so much for taking the extra step in supporting our channel.
I gotta say something. Hold on a second.
Here's Nick Naja.
Who?
All your friends are subscribed.
I don't like people who anonymity on the internet. I mean, it's fine and all. It's just like, what are you hiding here? I don't know. It's just like, all right. What are you, some special operations CIA stuff? I don't know. It's weird. Weird to me that military guys would want to cover their faces. That's all. Unless you were still in or something. I don't know. Color me crazy. Anyways, good video. Yeah, it gives you the basics of the Seabees. It's you could you know, if you want to work construction and carry a gun, there you go. Yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe down below. Makes me feel real good inside and helps out the channel. And if you have any requests for any other videos, put them in the comments, and I will get to them eventually. So yeah, thank you very much, and bye.